It's Saturday, 12:30 in the afternoon, early afternoon. We got into our apartment about 6:30, so it was about a 20-minute drive from the train station. No traffic. We paid 400 baht. The car definitely was I don't even think that car could be used on Grab. That was really a very bad shaped car. So that guy probably has to really hustle if that's his only job. Anyway, we got back to the room and I was a little miffed because the water was turned off. We told they always turn the water off if you're gone more than a couple days. But I already told them, please schedule to make sure you turn it on the day we get there, the 15th, yesterday. They didn't do it. So it was 6:30. I was filthy. First thing I wanted to do was take a shower, and nothing worked, and we didn't even have any water to drink. We couldn't wash anything to make coffee or tea or anything. So she made a phone call to someone, I don't know who, and then they turned it on probably within 30 minutes. So I immediately went and took a shower, just felt absolutely filthy. And then we put everything away. It's one thing that's neat about both of us. We're very similar. When we get home from a trip, we don't care how tired we are. We just put everything away. Everything's ready. And then just clean up. I hate to leave bags and draw out that process. I've always been like that. Just get it done, put things away, and get back to normal routine as soon as possible. I don't procrastinate. And then we went to bed, closed the curtain, and I passed out. I think we both passed out. We woke up around, I thought it was after 12. I thought it was afternoon, but I felt like a brick wall. I ran into a brick wall, or a brick wall fell on me. And oh my gosh, it was so difficult to get out of the bed. So we only really napped for maybe 2 hours. And then so we got up at 9:30. It was actually only 9:30, which I was glad for because I don't want to sleep too long. I want to be able to sleep tonight. I had some egg, I made a coffee, and then I really she went shopping. That's what she does. She went to the shopping for food, for groceries, for fresh food. And she went up there, I ate, and I did my devotionals. I read my Job 21, 22, 23. I won't get into it. I mean, it's kind of a similar theme, the whole book, because, Job is like a conversation between four friends. And this conversation, even though there's like 46 books in Job, it's basically, the assumption is this took place within a couple hours. I mean, it's just one long conversation. So if you read the whole way through the book, it just could be a couple hours just to finish the Job. But it's the same thing. His friends keep saying he did something wrong. He said he didn't do anything wrong, and God is allowing this for a reason, and Job just stays loyal, stays faithful. So then I needed a pedicure really bad, and fortunately the girl I like, she was available, and I gave her so it's been a month and a half since I had a pedicure. Normally I get them every month, so she was really digging into my toes. I mean, my toes are really sore from her digging out, but I love when she does it because I really they tend to hurt the ingrown toenails. So I gave her a pretty healthy tip. So that was a 500 baht, and I gave her 120 baht. Usually I give her 100, but we tend to be very generous with how we tip our people that we go to regularly. I think it just makes the customer-employee relationship stronger. I mean, you are buying for their time, and you are buying for good service, so we pay for that. We like to treat people who do good jobs, like for when we go for a massage. If someone does a good job, we pay a very nice tip, especially when they're people we go to often. That kind of goes a long way, you know, because they'll always go a little extra mile for you when you do that. You're not paying for the friendship, you're paying for service. Yeah, there was one more thing I was going to say today, but I'm going to go up and eat. I only had a little bit. I had an egg, 2 eggs this morning, and I'm just really hungry. So the battle today is to stay awake as long as possible and then get to bed early, because we want to go to church tomorrow. I'm hoping that it's not going to be too difficult to wake up in the morning. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I did. You know, so on the train, when I did have the internet connection is awful. So between train stations, you don't expect to have any internet. You should either have something downloaded or something to read. But I did read a little bit, but I also doom scrolled because you only get 3G there. I mean, I can't even download emails or messages in between stations. When you pull into a station, you're in 5G. In between stations, it's less than 3G, which is almost worthless. I can't understand why it was so bad, even though it was giving me a 3G sign. So anyway, I was doom scrolling, and I tried to not do that, but it was just because I was doing everything to try and be sleepy, make myself sleepy. And I was on Instagram, which I almost never go to, and there was an advertisement for military workouts. You know, I haven't really been working out except for walking, a little bit of stretching and push-ups the last couple of weeks. So I just want to, you know, when I come back, I'm in my routine. I'm in the gym, the condo gym, and I like to change up. So there was an advertisement for something called military workouts, but it's actually called Mad Muscles app. So I ended it, and they had a special. It was like $10 for 4 weeks, $9.99 for 4-week trial, and then it goes up to $40. No way am I paying that. $40. It's like $1.50 a day, but no way. Just for an app, for something that I can put together. I don't need that kind of. I just need the idea to reframe my own routine, but I don't really need that for motivation. I have no problem going into the gym. I have no problem it's already a habit. I just like to try new ideas on routines. And so I just paid that, I could have paid the $7, you know, I think it was a $7 for 7 day, but I just went with the 1 month just to try it out. And it's called Mad Muscles, and then they had upgrades for nutrition and coaching, and I just don't need that. I know how to eat, and I know I can motivate myself. So that's going to be what I'm going to start next week. Mad Muscle workout. It looks like it's a lot of body weight stuff, which is fine for me. I mean, the gym here is not, I can't really use a lot of weights here. And it looks like it's pretty versatile. I can interchange. I was playing with the app a little bit. I can interchange exercises if I can't do it. If the gym doesn't have the equipment. But yeah, just give me a different blueprint to work from for my workouts for the week. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go up. Da's waiting for me to eat lunch. I'm hungry again. I mean, but I have a headache, and I just had a coffee outside. We don't have the creamer that I like at home, and I just got a coffee outside. I wanted to try a new cafe, and this is the stuff I want to try to do to just kind of relax a little bit, not be so rigid in my routines. And we just got back, you know, we're just trying to get back into the groove again. That was a long 3 weeks, but yeah, we're excited to be back, only because this is the end of week 19. Week 18 to count down to my early retirement starts tomorrow, and really excited that this is coming soon, and we will be back in Laos soon. I just let my landlord know that I'm being terminated. I'm being let go due to downsizing from budget cuts. So I just let her know, and they're going to put it into their plan to hopefully get a tenant to replace me before the end of the year. By the end of December. I said we'll probably be moved out by mid-December, so you have enough time to try and find another tenant, and hopefully they can, because I don't want to lose any deposit, and then I don't want to, the organization should actually pay for that because they're terminating me, and this is a cost with that. But I don't want to get into the conversation with the controversy with them over arguing over it. I feel like, and this is where it's very frustrating, adds to my anxiety, that this is why you don't go over. This is why I really tried to stop going the extra mile, because you're not going to get anything back for doing it. There's just no. The organization will always protect itself and to try to save as much money as possible. There's very little consideration, and actually nobody has actually talked to me about, they talk to other staff who've been let go, but they haven't talked to me about how I feel, what I'm going to do. So yeah, it's just that part of that lack of appreciation that just makes me ready to go, and I'm very happy to be making these plans to finally be leaving here, and I just trust that God's going to work things out. I hope there's going to be some work for me, a couple hours a month, a couple hours a week at best, couple hours a month at worst. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of going on a rabbit hole. Let me go up and eat lunch with my wife. It's Saturday evening, the 16th of August. It's going on 5:30, I think. Yeah, 5:30. It's 5:30 now. So we hung around a little bit at the house. I did some catching up on personal finances and everything, and we came down to the gym. My wife's running. This is the first time we're in the gym in 3 weeks. Other than a little bit of stretching, some push-ups here and there, and mostly walking in the evenings. I didn't do much anything in the last 3 weeks, and I can really tell. So I said earlier that I just started this Mad Muscles workout. I'm trying it out. It's $9.99 for 4 weeks trial, and then it goes up to $40. I'm very sure I will continue with it. I just want to see what it's like. But if you need structure, it's okay. So what I just did is it was all body weight. So I was surprised it had the workout as light as it was. I think it's assuming, I did the survey to start. Maybe I really need to redo the survey. But it put me at the workout was, my heart rate's up, and I haven't worked out in a couple weeks. So I can definitely feel it. I'm going to feel it in my knees. But it wasn't anything super intense, and I don't know how, I just finished it in 15 minutes. And so basically the routine was, it's 6 rounds. First you start off with 3 squats. So the videos, I thought I was on a timer. I thought it was going to beep when, I thought we were going by time. And I did about 30 air squats. So I'm looking, so I checked closer on the video. I don't have my glasses on. And I looked closer in the video, and it was just the video showing how to do the squat. When actually, I was only required to do 3 squats. So I did 30 the first round. So I lost a lot of time. I kept checking, I'm like, what? This seems pretty long. So then each round so it's 6 rounds. First round is 3 squats, and then 5 push-ups. You go at your own pace. There's a timer, but you go at your own pace. 6 push-ups, 9 jumping jacks, 12 reverse lunges, and I did 12 on each side. And that's what took the longest. I could feel it in my knees. And then the last is 15 sit-ups. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then you rest for a minute, and then you go to round 2. So it took me about 17 minutes. I would probably, tomorrow, if I keep it to just the amounts that they prescribe, the number of reps, I'll probably finish it in 12 months. So I might actually do 12, like two full sets of the workout, because if I'm finishing in 15 minutes, that's too short. I want at least 30-minute workout. But I did work up a sweat, which is good. I think it's a good intro. We'll see if this escalates. So, so we're just wrapping up we're gonna go back. We're gonna chill in the room a little bit. I don't think we're gonna make it very long tonight. We need to go to bed. We have church tomorrow. Pretty excited to go back. Actually, tomorrow is the farewell for the temporary pastor they had come in for the last 6 months. So he's, I don't know if we'll stay. I'll say goodbye to him. I didn't really know him that well. I don't really, So, we just want to get enough. We're trying to make sure we're tired enough tonight to rest and feel rested for tomorrow, because she'll be gone all day, and I'll just be, I'll come home after the English church service and then do my work and videos at home. But we're excited that there was no one in the gym today, and because normally it is a Saturday, but normally in the evenings people are down here, and we have to kind of work around them. Monday we have some doctor appointments. We need to leave early, so that's going to kind of already throw off my routine. I'll probably do this workout tomorrow. I'll probably do Monday's workout tomorrow, and then Monday will be my rest. So somehow I need to switch that, so I have a rest day on Monday, because this program is only 5 days a week, because they do want you to rest. Your body needs it. But I can also extend that, do the workout next Saturday if needed, Tuesday through Saturday. So I don't expect a whole lot. This week we've got some big meetings, and not really worried about it. This is the end of week 19. Things are looking good for us to go back to Laos, and this was a pretty good week, other than the train ride. It wasn't bad. It wasn't uncomfortable. The bed wasn't uncomfortable. I mean, it's a train, but I just couldn't fall asleep, and so it wasn't anything against the train itself, I would say. It is what it is, but I just couldn't adapt to the train for sleeping. The guy I roomed with, he came in. He went right to bed. He came in about 2 hours. We picked him up in Khon Kaen, and he went to the bunk and he passed out. There was another girl that came in that went in to Da's room, and she said she smelled alcohol, so maybe they were drinking. So maybe they just passed out. She said the whole room smelled like alcohol. But the girl looked really, really dirty, and dirty suitcase and everything. So I don't know if this guy was with her. But the other thing that was different last night on the train was that it was much warmer. It was more comfortable. The train going to Nong Khai was like, it's freezing. I had to wear a sweatshirt. This one I didn't have to wear anything. Just have a blanket on the sheet that they give you, and it was good enough. Yeah. But we're okay. We're back safe and sound, and we're ready to go. And this week is some meetings. We're meeting with our wedding coordinator on Wednesday, and the pastor to discuss further plans for a wedding coming up. And let's check it out. Okay, take it easy, everybody. This is Choice at Winding Down Chronicles. The next back going into early retirement on a modest budget in Laos. in Southeast Asia. Take care, everybody. God bless, and take it slow.